Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and oh my goodness, this is a gory chapter. Before we get into the chapter, I just want to say a big thanks to Mr. Bailey for letting me know that the sneeze Shoto had last chapter was just to demonstrate that someone was thinking about him. I should have known that. I took a Japanese culture class in college, but I suppose I was just expecting it to show rather a shiver or a spine chill. The other thing is I totally missed the spin-off story at the end of the chapter. I saw chapter 203 end, and then I just started writing the script for that chapter review, but it's with the League of Villains, featuring Toga trying to stab Kurogiri, then Jin, and then she was writing a love death threat to Stain, or Mr. Stainy, if you will. It's really adorable, but onwards to chapter 204! Dolphin Ida initiated. We start off with a flashback with Ida and Tensei. Wait, they're both Ida. Dang it! I did it again. I never call him Tenya, only ever Ida. Now I can't. Curse you, you Japanese naming schemes. Anyways, Tensei is doing good. I think he's in a wheelchair. It's much better than his previous state when Stain got a hold of him. And he's telling Tenya about secret engine stuff. And this somewhat explains a lot. I was confused last week with Pony's quirk if her horns just grow back right after she shoots them off, because I mean, she only has two horns and she was just shooting off a bunch of them. You want to know the Ida family secret? All you have to do is pull out your mufflers inside of your legs and they'll grow back stronger. Just grab your leg, rip it out, and you're good. And then it cuts to Tenya biting down on a rag to muffle his screaming while he's ripping out something, mind you, that is part of his body. Okay, I guess it makes sense because, you know, to get stronger in real life, you tear your muscles or break them. I don't know the technical term. Does it look like I work out? No. But they grow back stronger when you tear your muscles. So it's, you know, the same thing for leg mufflers. You just rip them out and they grow back stronger. But holy balls, when did he have time to do this? I'm sure it takes more than a day for them to regrow. So we cut back to the fight. Instead of a few seconds of reciprocal turbo like in the sports festival, he can now do it for 10 minutes. And I don't know about you, but that is just a huge power-up upgrade from a few seconds to a whopping 10 minutes. And he goes so fast that he can't even fully control it himself. So I think it's quite a turning point for Class A, but it's probably going to lead to their downfall because he can't fully control it. And Deku even states that he's even faster than Gran Torino, which that's quite impressive, to be honest. Juzo just decides to go swimming underground for a little bit because he realizes that in this state he can't beat Ida, so he's just gonna let him be. And then we cut over to Ojiro, who is slowly losing chunks of his tail and body. Why is this chapter so violent? He's still fighting as plain as ever, but Sero says that he's not the same as before, so hopefully Ojiro will pull something out during this fight because, spoilers, he still doesn't do anything this chapter. But look, Sen has support gear that is most likely made by Hatsume. Go watch my UA Trader video if you haven't. And yoink! Ida just runs by and carries Sen away from Ojiro. Oh, that's kind of cute that he's trying to antagonize Ida with words, but he ain't having any of that. He learned his lesson from Stain. We don't really see anything else, but he's being carried away to the jail cell. In case you forgot that was a thing. Another flashback of 2 minutes ago. Clearly ice isn't working on Tetsu. So let's try fire. That certainly got Pony out of the way, and we're gonna get some Pony on Shoji action. Might as well add that to the shipping list. I'm still skeptical if Tetsu should be able to just be this big hot metal dude or not, because Iron's melting point is still half of tungsten, and steel's is even slightly lower than iron. Shoto is getting the crap beaten out of him, and then another flashback happens of Endeavor just saying how much power he has, but he's just pretending to be frail. You know, all that classic child abuse stuff that we all know and love. And he wants to pass down the technique onto him, which I assume is the one he used to defeat the Nomu. And I can't remember what it's called, but let's be real. Those guys at the provisional license exam that use tungsten, yeah, I'm sure Endeavor can melt tungsten. And this will probably end up being what Shoto uses to defeat Tetsu, because he thinks he's invincible, but he is clearly not. Although he never really did teach him that technique yet, so I don't know if he's going to figure out by himself or what. So the new matchups right now are Ida versus Sen, Todoroki versus Tetsu, Best Boy Shoji versus Pony, and Ojiro versus Mudman Juzo. Still, why does everything have to be man? I still don't think Class A is going to win. Their whole plan was to split up, and that really wasn't working too great for them. Ida can't fully control his speed. Ojiro is really beat up. Todoroki has to pull something out of his butt to beat Tetsu. And, well, the same thing is probably going to happen with Shoji as the first time, get pinned to the wall by Pony. Although I am still rooting for Class A. Both Ojiro and Juzo are heading for Todoroki and Tetsu, so maybe they'll switch out for Juzo versus Todoroki and then have Ojiro versus Tetsu. I still think Kirishima is stronger than Tetsu, and Ojiro has been training with Kirishima, so Ojiro still has something up his sleeve. I mean, Sero even said he's got something, hopefully. Please stop being a plain boy, Ojiro. And Ida said he's going to be a while, so don't plan on seeing him for a while. I don't know, man. It could be a situation with the last fight where Class A was going to win and then Mushroom Girl just nearly killed Tokoyami. It's hard to say because I truly believe by the end of the fourth fight, it's going to be 2 wins and 2 losses for Class A and Class B. Maybe Bakugo will lose? I doubt it. But who knows, maybe the fight will be over next chapter. That's going to do it for chapter 204. What are your thoughts on this chapter? Who are your 2 favorite students in this fight? You only get 1 for each class. You already know mine, Best Boy Shoji, and Pony because she is adorable and can kill you. Let me know, and as always, I'm gonna go eat some cookie dough, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye, ladies and gentlemen, plus ultra!